Chance to get a quality win against a big-time team. A chance thought to be a contender for the NBA championship this year in Brooklyn. Off the turnover, it's Morant. Ja Morant didn't score in the first quarter and a half of the ball game, I believe, but got going. He's 7 of 17. And Valanciunas dominating the paint right now. Tell you what, we said at the top of the show, he's been playing exceptionally well for them. At 22 in that loss against the Lakers, Bielitsa with a slick reverse layup and a timeout called.
Better movement right there by the Kings.
Sacramento has brought their shooting percentage up to 50.6% here in the overall by shooting right around 70% in the second half. Doug, you mentioned it as you start to dissect Sacramento moving forward, looking ahead to tomorrow night and Brooklyn. What are the two things that you want to build on that you did in the second half?
Well, the aggressiveness, I thought, on both ends of the floor. Willingness to go to the paint and drive the ball to the rim, got yourself into the penalty. And then the physicality on the defensive end. You're going to have to match that on a night-to-night basis. This is the first time in a long time we've seen the Kings get handled in this way. Early on in that, it was 2 and 8 in that 10-game run. We saw that quite a bit.
Well, the Brooklyn Nets coming in here tomorrow night without Kevin Durant, but whether he shows and plays or not, it's really about Sacramento right now. And during this homestand, you don't want to give away too many games, and this would be the third consecutive loss for Sacramento.
Yeah, this is a tough one. You know, you looked at the other night versus Orlando. Obviously, you're missing 2 of your best players, so even so, you still probably should have been able to get that one. You did not. And this is a Memphis team that's kind of in that same zone as you are, vying for the top 11 seeds.
Marvin Bagley sitting tonight out with a calf injury for the second consecutive game. Doug, where do you see his impact of not being out there being felt the most, do you think, tonight?
Well, he does so many different things. And when he's shooting the three ball well, it stretches the floor. Defensively, he's another body that you could have used against Valanciunas. And rebounding the basketball, he does that at a high clip. Not to mention that he gets the ball in the block, all the little hooks and different things. He's just come along quite a bit this year. And first of all, it was the fact that he was healthy.
Right. Missing the first 2 games of the season. And Tyus Jones up in the front court for the Grizzlies, who will improve to 11-11 on the season and head back home to Memphis to play a couple games at home. They head home for a 4-game, 5-night homestand, starting with a contest against New Orleans on Tuesday. The Kings' 5-game homestand, meanwhile, concludes with contests against Brooklyn on Monday and the Miami Heat on a West Coast road swing in here on Thursday. The reigning Eastern Conference champs, so things, we talked about it earlier, not easy during this stretch in which Sacramento plays 6 of their 8 games against teams 500 or better.